the province of Quebec and Montreal with the Montreal Impact player, Karl Ouimette. Karl, welcome to Red Card, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Karl, pleasure to have you on. We won't keep you too long. We really appreciate you joining us. Unfortunately, your season didn't go the way you and your teammates would have liked to, getting back into the playoffs. What do you think in your mind needs to change next season for you guys to get back into the playoffs?
I think we need to have more confidence. That's the key. We had a bad streak going into the season. So if we put up a good streak at the beginning of the season, we can have more confidence. We played relaxed at the end of the season, and we were more comfortable, and we played better.
Karl, let's talk about the beginning of the season. Unfortunately, you guys didn't start out strong. It cost you down the stretch of the season. How important is it that you guys start early on to get wins under your belt in case of a slide in the middle of the season?
For sure, it helps with the confidence. It helps for the sheet, because if you have a good, like last year, we had a good winning streak at the beginning of the season, and we struggled a bit during the end. And the fact that we had these games in hand, these wins under the belt, we made the playoffs. So,
Karl, how important is it for a young player like yourself to have had the opportunity to play with Marco Di Vaio, Nesta, Ferrari, on and on, veterans and guys like Patrice Bernier that have been through so many games and so many big games to help you as a youngster grow as a player? How important was that for you?
For me, it was very important because these guys played at the highest level. They played World Cup. Talking about Sandro Nesta, played World Cup, played in Europe, played in great clubs. So Champions League, I can't name them all, but these guys have a very good experience. And the fact to play with them, to practice with them, you see their attitude and the way they approach the game, the way they're calm on the ball, and they find little gaps that you don't think of. So, yeah, for sure, it helped me and understand better the game and try to imitate certain parts of their play.
Karl, you see that MLS getting ready to go into the playoffs is a physical league. It's a league that you got to be in tip-top shape. Obviously, this offseason, you and your teammates are going to be working on that fitness level to get where it needs to be at. Do you believe MLS has changed in your mind in the last number of years where it's getting better, the quality of play, and it's not just a physical run-and-gun game?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, team are more organized. Tactically, I think the league has grown over the years, and for sure technically with the players that are coming in and the other players that are increasing their level due to the fact that more quality players are in the league. For sure, for me, it's not just a physical league, even though it's one of the major parts of the league, but it's tactical and technical as well.
Karl, just a couple quick questions and then we'll let you go. It had to be a great feeling when you went out to that Pacific Northwest, Seattle, Vancouver, and Portland to play and walk in those atmospheres like you see in Europe. How great is that for the league and as a player for yourself to play in those atmospheres?
For me, it's awesome just to go there and to see the fans, to see every people, how much they love the game, and that the atmosphere, it's great. For the league, it's awesome because you play in an atmosphere that's like Europe. So it's good. It's gonna, hopefully in Montreal, we have a group of people that chant all game. But hopefully we can have more people as the years go forward.
Karl, last question is this. As a proud Canadian supporter myself and my two sons in my home, we're dreaming one day that Canada can get back to the World Cup so we can fly our Canadian flag in the streets of Canada. I've watched your career as a young boy, and I smile to see your development. Are you prepared to do whatever it takes under the head coach of Benito Floro to represent Canada when called upon and give it all you got under this new regime of coaches?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the coach is unbelievable. He's a great coach, and I think he produces ideas that guys are looking forward to making on the field. And as a group, we've been really good this year. We've We beat Jamaica. We lost 1-0 against Colombia, but it was a great game. I think it's slowly getting there, and we're going to do everything it takes. Personally, I'm going to do everything it takes to go to the World Cup.
Last question is this, and then we'll let you go, Karl. What advice do you want to give out there to young Canadian kids that want to live the dream that Karl Ouimette is living right now today? What advice would you give to these youngsters that they need to do, especially in the winter months, Karl, where it's hard for the Canadian kid to get that practice or training in? What advice would you like to give them?
Just never stop believing. I've been through hard moments, and people telling me it was a dream that was too far from reality. Just keep on working, keep on believing, and it's going to pay off at the end of the day.
Karl, you're a proud Canadian and a proud Impact player. We wish you nothing but success. Have a great off season and get ready for 2015 for the Impact in Canada. We thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. And again, good luck in 2015, my man.
Thank you very much.
Karl Ouimette of the Montreal Impact. What a class act. What a wonderful